The following is a presentation of TFNN. Live at TFNN, the Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes.
Welcome, folks, and good Friday to you. Tom is out today, but he'll be back with us beginning Monday for the rest of the week as his vacation comes to an end out there. And welcome to the Nadex Trading Hour, the Bull Bear Option Hour. Folks, you've got the Dow off 137 points right now. S&P's off 14. Composite down 33. Small caps just slightly leading the charge off 1 1/10% down 9 points right now. All a result, the reaction to the lack of jobs report out there. I guess the market was expecting 90,000. What it got was 80,000. $10,000 human being difference. Not a big deal out there. Either way, 90,000 or 80,000 still is a lack of jobs out there. Market reaction is to trade off. If we take a look at the ETFs out here, I've got the 5-minute on the screen here, just trying to take a look at the volume as the market pushes lower. What you are seeing is you saw the initial sell-off. That was at the 9. Again, we're looking at a 5-minute chart out here. So the initial sell-off, if we take a look at the IWM, and I've got 4 quadrants on my screen. So if you're watching us on Tiger TV, what you're taking a look at is over in the upper left-hand corner. You're looking at the SPY 5-minute chart, the upper right-hand corner, the IWM 5-minute chart, the lower left, the Diamonds 5-minute chart, and in the lower right, the Qs. And you can see that all of them pretty much trading at the low of their trading session. Volume-wise, though, it's still nothing great just yet. As we take a look at, if we take a look at the IWM, let's go there. You gap down with 1 million shares. You do 1.8 in the next 5 minutes, 1 million shares. Then 980, so you're still averaging about 1 million shares. Lightening up here at 10 o'clock as we came into the 10 o'clock time frame with 327,000 shares, 403, and in this time frame right now, which will end here in about a minute's time frame, about 288. So you got volume in the small caps kind of drying up a bit. You had a big gap down in the Qs, gapping down with 2 million shares. Next trading session, 5-minute bar, 687. All the way down in the 10 o'clock time frame to 420. Picking up a little bit now on price on the way down and volume about 600,000 shares. If we take a look at the Diamonds, so the Diamonds really didn't have much in the way of volume coming out of them, gapping down this morning with 262,000 shares in that first 5 minutes, then trailing back to 35,000, 46,000. 81,000, picking up a little bit of steam right now, 75,000 in the session that's going to end in about 30 seconds or less, just ended. If we take a look at the SPYs, I don't think we did the SPYs. SPYs look to have pretty much steady volume on the way down here. You're taking a look at in the opening 5-minute gap, 3.6 million shares. The most recent one, 2.3. And as you came into the 10 o'clock time frame here where others were lighting up, this was still doing a couple million shares. So the SPYs having the largest consistent volume on the move down. If you want to know where this is headed to, what we'll take a look at here is number one. First, we're coming right into the 0.382 retracement. We're taking a look at the daily S&P 500 chart, and what I'm going back to is the swing point from June 28th. So the low out there is at 13.29, all the way up to the high that was put in as we were coming right into the July 3rd time frame. So 0.382, that is a normal bounce. Of course, you don't necessarily see it come in all at one time. What you are also taking a look at is you're taking a look at these two blue channel lines here. This was a subcorrection channel, and when we're taking a look, I'll pull back here. What you're seeing is you are seeing what now appears to certainly be the downtrend channel inside the S&P 500 going back to the highs off of April 3rd. And so when you take a look at that, when you're taking a look at creating on your charts at home and you're creating these channel lines, you want to make sure that what you're using is co-located opens and closes. you certainly want to make sure that you are using at least 3 co-located opens and closes. What you can see here is that the SPYs moving up into the top of that downtrend channel, doing that on July 3rd, testing out again yesterday, and now today certainly pulling back. Now, this subcorrection channel that it has been traveling up in, that would be your next area of support. Where is that going to be? That is probably going to be right at the low of the June 19th swing point, right in the 1344 area. You are right now trading at 1352. That's on your S&P 500. If we go take a look at the other indexes out there, let's go take a look at the Dow, take a look at support areas here. And as we take a look at the Dow, trading out right now at 12,749. The support area on the Dow, I'm going to say, is the low of April 10th. That low out there, 12,710. You're at 12,751. So, and what you'd also get down to there is your 50-day exponential moving average. That should be the area. Now, if we take a look at also off of the retracement off of the low from June 28th, all the way up to the high that was put in yesterday, July 5th. You can see you're below that 0.382 area. 0.618 takes you, actually takes you below the April 10th area, gets you down to 12,645. That's your support areas on the Dow. Let's go take a look at the composite out here. Composite right now trading out at 29.39. If we take a look at possible support area here, what you can see the composite doing is getting into the May 4th downdraft, not testing the high. What it is doing right now is inside the swing point of June 20th. The low of that swing point is 29.10. You're at 29.39. So what you do have out here is you do have a gap. So the first area of any kind of support that I suspect that we would see would be that June 29th high at 29.35. You're at 29.39. Let's see, has it tagged that yet? No, it's gotten down to 29.37. So you can expect that to get tagged. You close inside there, folks, and what that does set up for you, that would set up a test of the gap up on June 29th, that low being 28.95. Let's go take a look at the small caps, the Russell 2000. Take a look at the Russell 2000, gapping down this morning, trading out right now at 807.23. The Russell 2000 was the first up in the only up into the May 1st swing point. So that had some real strength in there. We know that we also had a confirmed A to B equals CD. Now, it did complete the one-to-one A to B equals CD by getting into those May 1st highs. But if you take a look at the retracement that the small caps did, the small caps retracement that we're taking a look at coming off of the low from June 4th all the way up to the high on June 19th, doing about a 50% retracement. That sets up the likelihood, especially as price has traveled on the inside of that C to D leg, that the small caps actually want to get up to some higher price. That higher price would be the top of the May 1st in the 834-ish range. 830.10 is the actual high of May the 1st. So where are the small caps pulling back to? Well, they're pulling back really into the downdraft. So support on the Russell 2000 should be the high of April 10th. That would be 803.61. You're at 807.67 on the Russell 2000. Let's go take a spin over, see what's going on currency-wise. Let's go take a look at the King dollar. Having a big day yesterday. Let's put this on the daily chart right now, trading out at 83.35. That is up 40 cents. Yesterday up over a buck. And that wants to take on the swing point high. The swing point high we're talking about is June the 1st. That high of 83.67. You're at 83.36. Looks like it wants to go ahead and tag that today. If we take a look at the in the currency market at the euro wants to go ahead and test the swing point low of June 1st, trading right now at the low of its trading session out at 1.2296. So it's not too far away from testing the lows of 1.228666. 1.22866. I suspect that's the last line of support as you take a look at the euro. If it busts that area, folks, that will set up not just much lower prices in the euro, but certainly much lower prices in the U.S. markets. That area of 1.22866, that is the June 1st lows. And I'll put this on a weekly chart. So let's go take a look at the euro. to give us a better feel for what's going on out here. And you can see that on the weekly chart, that was the most recent lows out there. That would really set up, if this area here fails on the euro, let's go take a look at where that would trade to. Number one, where it would trade to, it would go ahead and make 100% move of a move. That would take you down to the June 11th area. That would take you down to the 118 and change range. But this was a Gartley pattern here. This fails, that will likely set up a butterfly pattern. What's a butterfly pattern? That would be an expansion of swing points. The swing points you'd be looking at are June of 2010, the June 11th week, that low of the 118,754, all the way up to the high of May 6th, the week of May 6th, when the euro got up into the 1.4410. If we take a look at what that price projection would be, that would take the euro down to $1.10. So, right now the line is really being drawn in the sand on the euro, and if this area here of 1.22866 doesn't hold, and it's not that far away, it will first do that 100% move of a move, and then I suspect it will go down to $1.10. I suppose that says that the ECB Kool-Aid hangover has worn off out there. If we take a look at what's going on across the world right now, you've got the DAX off 1 4/10%, trading at its session lows, down 94.92, trading out at 64.40. This is trying to break out of its downtrend channel. You want to tune in to, after this show, we've got Basil Chapman. So after this show, we go up to Newton, Mass, and Basil Chapman at 11:30. He can take a look at what's going on inside the DAX and see if it has closed back outside of the downtrend channel. Really tried getting back in the uptrend channel. Really tried getting back in there over the last 3 trading sessions. If we take a look at, let's go see how the FTSE is trading out here. FTSE trading down 40 points, down 0.7%. The FTSE is, here we go, FTSE also trading at its lows. The FTSE making a 0.618 retracement yesterday, completing that pattern, and now pulling back. If we take a look at the FTSE, let's just take a look at its retracement off of the June 28th area. FTSE not down to the 0.382 level. That would be 56.16. So the FTSE not really behaving too badly, but it is setting up a Three Rivers evening star pattern, especially if it closes where it does today. Our call-in number, 877-927-6648. When we get back from our first break, we're going to go to Daryl Martin. We're going to take a look at the Nadex trading platform, folks. If you've got a question for Daryl, you can give us a call. Also, go over to the homepage at TFNN.com. Over on the right-hand side, you will see the Nadex trading banner. You can click on that. You can set up your test count. You'll get $25,000 in free money. It's funny money, though, but it will allow you to start trading along with us during the Nadex Bull Bear Option Hour. Dow off 153. We'll be right back, folks.
Kate Stalter's exciting newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, has just launched, and now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial. Every Wednesday afternoon, Kate sends out her weekly newsletter to her subscribers where she focuses on small cap stocks with market caps under $2 billion, as well as low-priced equities with share prices ranging from $5 to $12. Kate tracks a variety of stocks with a combination of strong technical support and solid fundamentals. Many of the stocks featured will be recent IPOs. These newer issues are often some of the biggest price gainers in the market and provide an excellent opportunity for substantial gains if timed correctly. You can catch Kate Stalter live on Tiger TV with her small cap roundup every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and visit TFNN.com right now to get your 2-week free trial to her brand new newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, while locking in the low introductory monthly rate of only $37.50 per month, almost a 50% discount. Act now. With the launch of Tiger TV, TFNN has brought our programming to the next level. With Tiger TV, you gain access to each host charts and computer screen as they host their daily stock program. Whether it's Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Ken Shreve, Kate Stalter, Dave White, Larry Pezzavento, or Victor Jones, you can catch all of our technicians hosting their programs live and archived on Tiger TV for your viewing pleasure 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you haven't checked out Tiger TV yet, then visit TFNN.com today to see what you're missing. You take a hands-on approach to managing your investment strategy. You're always looking for the next trading opportunity to magnify your perspective. Direction Shares connects sophisticated traders with a powerful array of ETFs from a wide range of asset classes. The markets may go up and down, and you want tools for both sides of the trade. Discover how we can help at DirectionShares.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors employing dynamic strategies. Investors in the fund should understand the consequences of seeking daily investment results, understand the risk of shorting, and intend to actively monitor and manage their investments. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC. Just like that, another month has passed and the Great Panther Silver Summer Silver Giveaway has come to an end. Each market day in June, one lucky winner was chosen to receive a 1-ounce silver bar courtesy of Great Panther Silver and TFNN. We'd like to thank all the listeners that chose to participate, and if you weren't lucky enough to be a winner this time around, be on the lookout in the coming months for another opportunity to win a 1-ounce silver bar courtesy of Great Panther Silver and TFNN. Thanks so much and good trading.
Stock market corrections are the number one reason that a buy and hold investment strategy produces the poorest results, and I have 73 years of data that proves it. Now, the good thing about economic difficult times is that the worst economy can produce the best rewards in the shortest period of time. In fact, during the last 130 years, 61% of that time period has been spent in recession. And if you're one of the 70% of American households relying on their 401ks and IRAs for retirement, you need the single strategy that is bulletproof against the turmoil of our stock markets. Go to the homepage at TFNN.com. Under Breaking News, click on Success is a Numbers Game to receive this must-have free report. This bulletproof strategy may be days away from giving the next signal. Don't neglect your retirement, and don't neglect this signal. If you're even a little bit interested in accumulating wealth, providing a better life for you and your family, then go to TFNN.com to order your free copy of Success is a Numbers Game today. Implement the disciplines contained in this report, and success will be yours for the taking.
This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks, to the Nadex Bull Bear Option Hour. I'm your host, Steve Rhodes, and so you got the Dow off 138, S&P's off 12. Popping to the upside, you've got Boot Lacrosse Footwear. They're up 80% after a buyout. Looks like coming in from, don't see the name of it here. Lacrosse Footwear. You've got Alexander, Alex, Alexander and Baldwin. They are up about 8% right now, up a couple of bucks. You've got X-Ray Techs, XRTX up 14%, and you've got Synacor, SYNC, up 11%. To the downside, you've got MicroStrategy. They're off 8%. Informatica, they're down big today with volume, down 29 cents. Priceline off $11 right now. Google off $7. Teradata, Salesforce Innovation, Citrix, F5 Networks, VMware, all to the downside. Let's go to our man Daryl Martin. Daryl, thanks for holding. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
Good. Oh, we got you on the brick. It sounds great. Better than the phones out there. How was your 4th of July?
I had a great 4th of July. Went out with my family, hung out with my 5-year-old daughter, and my wife, and we went and saw I don't know how many different fireworks shows. My daughter was actually like, "Okay, I'm done with fireworks." That's how many fireworks we saw. So we just had a good time.
All right, well that's good. Well, just now wait a minute here. Your daughter likes to trade the markets, and she uses the Nadex platform to doing that, and we've got plenty of fireworks on a continuous basis.
Exactly, and she is not afraid of the fireworks at all.
That's good. That's good. So, folks, if you haven't tried out the Nadex platform, what I want you to do is go over to the homepage of TFNN.com. I'll pull that up here for you. And what you want to do is over on the right-hand side, and do this right after you bookmark Tiger TV on your site. But right above the Nadex area, you'll see where you can bookmark Tiger TV. Right below that, click on that banner. That will take you over to the Nadex website. And it takes you, folks, just about 4 or 5 minutes to go ahead and set up a trading account. And, I think all you're giving them is an email address, and you're creating a password for yourself. So it is really a very simple thing to do. Then once you've done that, folks, what that will do is I'll go ahead and pull up the platform here, is you will be able to, let's see where I've got that, just make sure. You will be able to pull up your platform where you'll have your live trading system. And Daryl is going to be doing a show for us. I believe it's 5 days a week. Is that correct?
Yeah, 5 days a week.
Okay. Well, what the start time for that is? Is it coming up next week or the week
It's
after?
either going to be this Monday or the following Monday. We're going to be starting 5 days a week, and I think either 11 to 12 or 12 to 1. So we're going to finalize all that this weekend and be ready to go.
Okay, great. So, folks, what I've got up here on my screen is the Nadex platform. And is there any trades right now that you're looking at? During the break, I was trying to scour around and look for it. And why don't you just describe to the folks, what the Nadex platform is, the real benefits for them, how you've used it, special tools that you use, and things like that.
Yeah, the Nadex platform, like you said, you get free access. Just go sign up for a demo. It's like first name, last name, email, and you're set up. And then you can actually sign up for an account, a live account. All you have to do to get a live account is fund it with $100.
Okay.
So that's a deposit. And you can literally make trades for, $10, 20, 50, $5, literally.
Yep.
Or you can make trades that are $10, $20, $30,000. So it depends on how big of a trade you want to place. And the biggest benefit of Nadex is you can go in and actually, here's a perfect example. My futures broker last night sent out an email right after the market close saying, be very careful trading futures tomorrow morning around 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, whenever the non-farm payrolls and all that, all the employment numbers come out.
Yes.
And they're saying it can be very volatile. Your fills can be bad. You can also get whipped out of trades. Literally, they put the entire email out. And I'm like, that's an email that Nadex really never sends out.
Sure.
And because you can't get whipped out of trades. And, it's like the anti, it's like Nadex is the opposite of that email. I was like, how awesome is that?
Yes.
And so I went in this morning. I got up, and my wife actually joined me. We hopped up here, and we traded unemployment.
Yeah.
And, I went in, I got in the trade. I didn't have any fear about the trade.
Sure.
And because I knew, okay, I'm risking, $30 or $50 or whatever per, and put in, I think I've done like 15 contracts so far.
Yeah.
And went short this morning. Right up there. I want to say it was like right around 1356.
Yes.
And just been riding it down. And, took off some profits and added in another position. And, so, it's just you can go in, you know what your profits are, and the simple...
Well, you certainly know what your loss is. You know what your loss is. You know what your...
Yeah, exactly. You know what your loss is. You know what your potential profit is.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know what your loss is. It's defined. And, so like right now, if you're looking at a trade and you're trying to figure out, what do I want to do? One of the trades you could look at would be, say, the 1350 to 1340 spread.
Perfect. So, folks, when we get back, we're going to go take a look at a trade with Daryl Martin using the Nadex platform. Go to the homepage of TFNN.com. You'll have enough time during our break to set up your account. Got the Dow off 136, S&P down 12. We'll be right back, folks.
Would you like a personal update from Tom O'Brien as to what equities he's trading and what his daily trading plan is before the market opens each morning? Every market day, Tom O'Brien sends out his daily newsletter, Market Insights, to hundreds of subscribers that rely on his daily recommendations when it comes to navigating these highly volatile markets we're dealing with. As recently as May 21st, Market Insights subscribers closed out all 5 open positions for a combined profit of over 68% in one day. Profits ranged from 6.5% to over 24%, and all of these most trades had been initiated within the previous 30 days. Now is the perfect time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's explosive trading newsletter, Market Insights, an $85 value. Tom breaks down the market each morning with his Market Take and provides trade recommendations including precise stops and target profit zones, leaving nothing left to guessing. Log on to TFNN.com today and sign up for your 2-week free trial. Make sure you're a subscriber the next time Market Insights subscribers close out multiple winning trades. Take action and sign up for your free trial today. If you're an investor looking for a great weekly investment newsletter, then now is the perfect time to try out Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Every Tuesday, Ken breaks down multiple sectors in his weekly newsletter, Ultimate Growth Stocks, with a full in-depth report including specific trading recommendations within his model portfolio, charts, sector analysis, upcoming economic data, along with intra-week trading updates on newsletter positions whenever the market dictates. Right now, you can receive a full month, that's 30 days, to evaluate Ken's newsletter free of charge to see if it fits your trading plan. At less than $75 per month, Ken provides you with his expert trading advice that can pay for itself in no time. Take advantage of this great offer by signing up for a 30-day free trial to Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks today. Don't let this offer pass you by. Visit the front page of TFNN.com and sign up now.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportion of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney believes that a carefully selected portfolio can lower volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what asset allocation and the Morgan Stanley Smith Barney financial advisor can do for you. Call Angela O'Brien, First Vice President and Certified Financial Planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when temporary market spikes move against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped, and you have the advantage of keeping your trades open even when the market temporarily spikes against you. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique short-term binary options that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. I'm your host, Steve Rhodes, with Daryl Martin. We are taking a look at, this is the Nadex trading hour here, and we're taking a look at the Nadex trading platform. Hopefully some of you out there went ahead and you, during that break, you signed up for the Nadex service, because we're going to go ahead and place the trade right now, I believe. Daryl, did you find something that you wanted to go ahead and place?
Yeah, I'm looking at a trade right now. This is a very short-term trade.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But what I'm looking at is we have two different trades we can do. We can do one that's 25 minutes from now, one that's 85 minutes from now.
Okay, and so I've got it up on my screen so that folks following us on Tiger TV or those watching the archive, they can watch us do. So what are we taking a look at? We're taking a look
Let's
at
go ahead and look at the US 500 bull spread. So go to Indices, Bull Spreads.
Got it, US 500, okay.
And then choose the 12 o'clock expiration time.
Got it. Okay, so we've got 10 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Exactly. And then we're looking on that as we're looking at the 1350 to 1340, because we're right at 13, basically 1350 right now. And that's serving as a pretty good resistance level at this point.
Got it.
Market's just been bouncing up and down on that basically ever since, basically 8 a.m. this morning.
Okay.
And so looking at that to go short on that. So if we sell that spread, so if we hit sell.
Got it, folks. So you hit the direction banner first. You can click on that. You're either going to be buying or selling. So we're going to sell. Lot size here, five contracts here is the equivalent of one ES Mini contract, correct?
That's right. Yep.
All right.
So basically make every 1 point move be worth $50.
Yep,
So
okay. All right, so 5. And then if you're selling, you're just simply clicking on the, 1347.30?
1346.7.
Okay, all right. So you can just click on the price. This says you've got a maximum loss of 100 on 5, maximum loss of 165, and a profit potential. So you're looking at a 2-to-1, $335. Now on this I'll go ahead and hit place the order. So on this trade here, so you can tell the folks what it is that we're looking at. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off the screen and actually pull up the ES Mini. So we sold at 1346.90. Is that about right? Or 1346?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can go there, and you can even pull it up and you can see the order history too.
Got it. Okay. All right. So tell the folks what the thought process behind this and what we're looking at.
Okay, so what we're looking at, do you have a rectangle? If you have a rectangle drawing feature, you can put it on there. It's pretty helpful. But basically, what you're doing is you make a box from 1350 down to 1340. Okay. And then the left side of the box would be, like right now, when we just got in. Okay. And the right side of the box would be when it expires here at 12 o'clock Eastern.
Yep. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see if I can actually do this. That would be pretty cool. If let's see here. Let me try this. See if this is a box. So 1340 to 1350. If not, I will find that tool. I'll get that tool out there. There we go. How about that? So this is going to be our box spread, folks.
Yeah, and then drag it over to 12 o'clock.
Yeah, I am. Okay. There we go. Now let me shrink this a bit here. Okay, so we're pretty close. There's our box.
Exactly. So what's cool about that is now, if you pull it down so you can see it, and you can see, okay, now we're inside the box. So we make money inside the box as long as the market's lower than where we sold it.
Okay.
But we can make money all the way down to where the box is.
Right.
Okay,
so it's the 1340 area.
Down to 1340. Okay, so that's where we make our profit. But here's the great thing. If it flies up above that box, above 1350, we're still in the trade until 12 o'clock.
Okay.
And what a lot of times that I'll do is I'll go in and let's say you wanted to do a reversal right now, you could actually buy the futures while selling the spreads, and you'd have a hedge for, what do we risk on that trade? It's like $100. Basically down to 1340 for $100. So you get a 7-8 point stop loss for only a 1 or 2 point cost. Right.
Yeah, and that's cool. Now, so do you use? Is this what you use? Do you draw boxes on your charting platform when you're doing this?
Yeah, because what it does, it helps me look at when do they expire, where's the maximum profit potential, and basically it helps me really understand the trade.
Yeah, okay, which is cool. So I'm glad that you shared that with me. Now on Nadex, when folks sign up for that, they also have a charting service, correct?
That's right. They actually come with a charting service. They actually just released the new charts, which are awesome.
Okay. Do they have this tool on there to be able to draw boxes?
You know what? I've never even tried to draw the boxes on the NetX platform. But go over there and click on the charts. Yeah. We'll find out right now.
All right. And while you're doing that, let's go to Larry in Las Vegas. Larry, thanks for calling. Thanks for holding. Larry, we have Larry in Las Vegas, Al? Dropped. Okay, we did have somebody call and ask a question. Maybe Larry got dropped off, and if you'd like, give us a call back, and we've got Daryl who can answer any Nadex question that you've got out there. So you were taking a look at the. I don't know if you're that quickly going to be able to take a look at the tools out there.
It's pretty easy. We can literally go to that exact same spread that you were just on.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is click on the chart button right next to it.
Okay, so let me pull that back over on the screen here. And so I've got the, let me just close this. I guess I closed this out, right? So close out the ticket. And
go ahead and close that, because you got filled there.
Yeah, okay. And now where is it that you want me to? This little button right here.
Yeah, it's like a little chart. If you go to, actually, there it is. It's right there.
Quick chart, okay. Pull that up.
We can just check out and see what all they have. I mean, they've added a lot of extra indicators in here, which is nice. We got to get them to get a little Gartley pattern going on in there, right?
So, Well, I think the other thing is, I think when you start taking a look at the box there, I think that's a tool that if they don't have out there, that's a tool they should add.
I'll definitely send that over.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty helpful thing out there.
Yeah, they got trend lines, horizontal lines, so I guess you could make a box right now.
Right.
But I'll definitely put a suggestion in. And if you see that little email icon right up there?
No, but I'm
in the top right corner of the chart, there's an email
okay.
icon. You can actually fill that in anytime you want to. Any idea you got and send to Nadex.
Yeah.
And they are awesome about taking user feedback and actually implementing it.
Cool.
And that's where these charts actually came from, a lot of user feedback.
Yeah. Okay, great. That's cool.
They also just released their new iPhone, Android, and Windows apps. So you can actually trade now mobile.
Okay, that's great. So I'll take a look at possibly another trade out here. Let's go take a look at natural gas. Notice that if we take a look at the natural gas contract, folks, out here, and just looking at a possible day trade out here. I'm going to put this on the daily chart. So let's first put this on a daily chart. Now, in trading these commodities, you've got an option to trade, obviously, intraday, as well as a daily, an end of day, and a weekly. Can you carry trades beyond the end of the week?
You cannot carry trade. You have daily and weekly on your binaries.
Yeah.
And you can go in. Daily trades start as early as 6 o'clock.
Okay.
So you can go in and you can start trading those. And then you also have on the spreads, they're basically all day trades. So they're either 2 hours or they can go up to 22 hours and 15 minutes.
Right, okay.
Now you could carry a trade 22 hours and 15 minutes. Market closes for literally, 2-3 hours, and you could hop back on and reopen if you wanted to put another hedge on. If you really wanted to take a long-term trend,
yes,
then you could literally just stack them, day after day. But all the time having limited defined risk in that process. So you could carry them over, but that's how you carry them over. You wouldn't actually be able to carry them through Saturday and Sunday, though.
Okay. So then, and what I was going to show here on natural gas, folks, is it completed a 1-to-1 A to B equals CD this morning, and was coming back up against the 0.382 retracement. So it's coming up against an area that is a natural resistance point. And when we were coming out of the air, we had that thing punch up, and was going to take a look at possibly just placing a short-term trade on that. You have some volume in this thing right here in the last 30 minutes. Let me put this on the 10-minute chart.
Wow, that
did
punch up.
Yeah. And so, still moving higher here. Now, I don't know what type of, it looks to me like this still wants to move a little bit higher, and I wanted to see what kind of short-term trade here. But, folks can log in Sunday evening at about what time to start placing trades on this?
Actually, it doesn't open until 3 a.m. on Monday morning.
3 a.m. Monday morning. Okay. So
then you can start trading all the way through all of Monday, and then then you can start at 6 o'clock on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay, so if we go over to natural gas, just to see what options are out there, because we have a lot of folks that trade the UNG and are not trading the actual natural gas contract. Now, one thing here, folks, is that if you are trading the UNG or you're trading gold, this is a great platform to be able to come over, utilize, fund for have $100 in there, and test drive it as well with your funny money account, but you also have access to live charts, for gold, for silver, for natural gas, and you really want to be able to have that information if you're trading those vehicles.
Exactly. It's very helpful. And the live charts, again, are on the spreads.
Yes.
And one thing I always recommend if somebody sort of needs a supplemental chart, like say they want to look at a natural gas chart and they want to use Nadex, is that master spread on the platform.
Yeah.
That will usually be most it'll basically be right on where the actual underlying contract is because it's so wide.
Okay.
So the master one, which is basically just look for the biggest spread.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to see it real easy.
Okay. So on natural gas, what folks would do is they would come over here under the watch list. You would just simply select all master spreads. Is that what they would do, Daryl?
They could do all master spreads, or you could even be under natural gas like you are there on the left.
Okay.
And just choose that big 1,000-point wide one.
Got it.
And the 1,000-point wide one would be the one that you would actually want to look at the chart on if you're wanting to look at more of an underlying chart.
Got it. Okay. So
it's not exactly an underlying because it is a spread, but it's going to be very, very close. If you open it right now, you'll see it's pretty spot on.
Let's see here
to where the market is.
In fact, it is. Yeah. So I think this is great for folks that are trading the UNG or they're trading gold or they're trading silver. And if they're trading the ETF, this is another way for them to be able to get over and come over to the Nadex platform. I think it's great for that.
And then, so if we're looking at natural gas, so are you looking at basically reversal right now after that big spike?
No, I was actually going to go ahead and after seeing that volume come in here, I was going to go ahead and take a long position.
So you're going to go for it, all right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I mean, but
okay.
Yeah, they didn't get a chance to really take a look at the trades that were out there. So we'd come into, let's see, looking just simply. So the only trades on natural gas, you got 10 to 12, or you've got to go for the 2:30 time frame. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, there's like an 11 one that's going to expire in like 15 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, you got the 12, you got the 2:30 time frame. They're available. And basically what they're doing is they're mirroring the floor on the close usually. So like when the floor stops trading, that's usually when the spread stops trading.
Yep, absolutely.
And let's see here. So if we look at them, there's actually some really, decent opportunities. It depends upon how far you want to go. If you're doing the 10 to 12, you got one that's like a $77 risk. But you can actually go down to a smaller risk. Let's see here. But you got to have some movement right now. What kind of movement do you expect in the underlying market?
Let's see here. Give me a second. Let me put this back on the daily. I would think we would see natural gas get back up to the $3.02 area. They're $2.95 right now.
$2.95. Let's see here. Yeah, so right now, what I'd probably end up doing if I was going to trade natural gas, is I would probably go in and look at more of doing a hedge.
Okay.
So, and it's where I would actually buy natural gas and I'd sell 10 spreads on natural gas. And you can go and you can do some hedges right now with there's several. Most of them are going to require about a 40 or 50 cent move there.
Okay. How about the oil contract? Let's just switch over to oil, light sweet crude. Is that's one of the options out here, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one of the box spreads you can trade.
Okay, so let's see if we can find let me navigate back here. Crude oil. All right, so crude, looking for crude oil to punch a little bit lower. So let's take a look at crude oil spread. So we'd go to the, I would think at this stage we just simply go to the 3 o'clock, 2:30 close.
So 2:30 close, you could do one that only has an 11-tick movement required for being at break even, basically covering your bid-ask spread and your, time and all that.
Okay.
And that would be the 82.50, 85.50.
82.50. Let's see here. That might be a bit much. I'm going to take a look at the ABC pattern that's out here.
85.50 being the ceiling.
Yep. Okay. 85.50 is the ceiling. And 82. Okay.
82 is the floor. So so you're already in the money basically. You're inside the spread right now.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here.
That gives you a $95 risk, a $200 basically $205 profit potential. And you can do one, or you could do 10, 20, 30, how many ever you wanted to do.
Absolutely.
And $90. I mean that's nothing. That's a 10-cent move, right? So
absolutely. So let's go ahead. Let's put that on. So we're looking at we're choosing the 230, the 85.50. No, we're looking at the 82.50, 85.50. Correct?
There you go. Yep.
And we're going to go ahead and sell that. Perfect. Okay, we're making money. Now,
short of that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, Daryl, there are some other tools that you use. Is that correct when you're using the Nadex platform?
There is. Yeah, there's actually a tool that I developed. We're going to be bringing it to TFNN subscribers. And it's a Nadex box spread scanner. And we're going to release a free trial out so everybody can check it out, see how it works. But what it does is the way I'm finding all this stuff so fast is it actually feeds all the spreads in live. And it does all the risk-reward calculations, how far it has to move to break even. If you want to hedge it, it tells you what the risk and distance required on that is. It also tells you what the quantity ratio, like 10 natural gas to 1 underlying, or 5 US 500.
Got it.
And it also gives you risk-reward chart. So I'm using that to help me find the trades in literally seconds, what could take 10 or 20 or 30 minutes if you were trying to go through and do all the math yourself.
Perfect. Daryl, thanks so much for joining us. And again, folks, Daryl's going to be doing a show for us 5 days a week, either starting next week or the following week. This is the Nadex Bull Bear platform. Daryl, have a fantastic weekend out there.
You too. You have a great weekend.
You bet. Okay, folks. Right now, you got the Dow off 155 points. S&P's down 14. We'll be right back.
Are Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pesavento's new trading newsletter, Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind. In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the forex market, and more. And you'll get the Technical Corner segment, which is a short but powerful weekly training session on trading. You'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you just the edge you've been looking for. Try Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind absolutely free for 2 weeks. Go to TFNN.com and click on the free trial link at the top of the page. That's an $85 value, yours free when you register right now. Get Larry's Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind and get the edge you've been looking for.
In just December of last year, the price of gold was down over 10%. In today's highly volatile gold market, you need someone in your corner that understands the complex relationships that exist within the price of gold, as well as within a variety of gold equities. Whether it's the South African gold miners and knowing how the Rand-dollar relationship will affect their bottom line, or understanding how John Paulson's $5 billion trade in the GLD can move the market, Tom O'Brien gives you the direction you need to become a better trader each week in his newsletter, The Gold Report. With over 20 individual equities covered and almost another 20 on the potential watch list each week, in addition to covering the XAU, HUI, GLD, and dollar, The Gold Report is a great source for any trader that is looking to be diversified in today's volatile gold market. For your 30-day free trial to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report, log on to TFNN.com today. Don't miss out on this great offer. Act now. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Got the Dow off 162, S&P's off 15, Composite down 43, small caps off 9. Let's go take a look at King Dollar, see what the King is doing out here. And if we just simply take a look at A, B, C, D patterns out here, just simply moving down to the 120-minute chart. So on the 120-minute chart out here, you can see the last, the A point, the major intersection that we'd be looking at is the low that came in at 6 p.m. on June the 15th. On King Dollar, you're looking at the price point of 81. 122. That's your A point. Your B point, where you made the next major intersection change, came out here into the time frame of about 220. Excuse me. Right up at about the $83.02 area. That's your B point. King dollar goes ahead and pulls back. We take a look at the retracement that it actually did. Retracement off of the low to the high. You see it does a 0.786 retracement. Now, typically you do a 0.786 retracement. That sets up doing a 1-to-1 A to B equals CD. But you do have to be careful because as the D point is being made here on King dollar, it's coming in with a wide price spread. Again, we're looking at a 120-minute chart out here, and you can see that it really has completed the A to B, a 1-to-1 A to B equals CD. That was 83.34. You're trading 83.33 right now. But again, you came in with wide price spread. What you'd have to do if the move on King dollar is over, that would be the move on Queen would be done. What you would start seeing is you would start seeing small ranging bars. Now let's just simply, so we know as we take a look at the 120-minute chart out here, we know that there's a completion of an ABC. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on the shorter term charts here. Let's look at the intraday on the 10-minute chart. So we can see what we have. We can see that King dollar is going to have some pretty good support here at 83.16. Again, you're trading 83.13. The bars certainly are starting to get smaller bodied bars out here on the 10-minute chart, but still, as of yet, no bearish candle pattern that is out there. Yes, you've had a couple of red candle patterns, but still nothing bearish. And that 10-minute chart is about the shortest term time frame that you would want to go back and take a look at. I'd look at 10. I would look at 30-minute charts as well. So until you see this, we know that this is a directional indicator out here, the U.S. dollar versus our markets. So on the 30-minute chart, clearly you can see, again, the high volume bar coming in at 850, that being the $83.16 area for support. So you're going to want to watch that area and the move. Remember, we took a look at the 120-minute chart out there on that CD leg. What you were doing, folks, is you were finishing on the left-hand side. So this has got more energy on this move up on C to D than it did on A to B. What does that set up? That sets up, if you get past 83.34, it'll step on the gas and head to 83.82. 83.82, I believe, will take out the swing point. Let's put this back here on the daily because the 83.67 actually is the swing point high from June the 1st. So you could easily move up, and it looks to me like that's really what it wants to do. On the 120-minute chart, get up and do that 1 to 1.272. Test the 83.67 from June the 1st. What's that going to do? That's certainly going to put pressure on the euro. Stay tuned, folks. You got Basil Chapman, and it's been great to be with you. I want you to have a fantastic weekend because it is fantastic. Friday. Also today we have Nico DeHaan, so it's not just about your wealth. It is about your health as well. Then we've got the David White hour from 3 to 4. And I believe filling in for time today, you've got Ken Shreve doing 4 to 5 and Kate Stalter 5 to 6. Have a great day, folks. Thanks for being here, and look forward to seeing you on Monday. Bye-bye now.